Okay, so the question is, if somebody has gone to confession, they've done their penance, but they're having a hard time forgiving themselves, right? They're having a hard time forgiving themselves. Oftentimes when I meet with somebody, especially in the confessional, if they're struggling with that situation, I try to remind them that God has been waiting for them. He's been waiting for them just to accept his mercy, and that God wants to heal them, and that they have to learn to forgive themselves. There's a number of different support groups like Project Rachael that works with men and women who have gone through the tragic mistake of an abortion. And so they try to work with them to help them to understand that their child has forgiven them, and that their child is praying for them to be reunited with them in God's heavenly kingdom when they leave this world. And part of the Project Rachael is actually writing a letter to your unborn child that was lost through abortion, and maybe even giving your child a name, and even asking the Lord to have a baptism for them, that baptism of desire. So there's lots of things that we can do to try to have that healing grace. But that's the biggest thing that we have to remember, is that God wants us to be healed, and he's not holding anything over our heads. He's not saying, I'm not going to let you forgive yourself for this. It's like, no, God wants us to be forgiven. That's why he became one of us. That's why he took on human flesh through the incarnation. That's why he died on the cross for each of us. His shedding of his blood, it's healed us. It's healed our wounds and healed our sin. So part of that would be spiritual direction, right? Meeting with a priest and being able to have some counsel with that, but also maybe some support groups as well.